Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
Look! Half of the moon is gone?
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
The three of you, freeze! Put your hands up in the air and get on the ground!
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman!
Got it!
The three of you? That means me, too! Hey, wait!
You seriously just now realized that, Amy? Like, really? What the hell? Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back for more Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. In this episode, we are going to Stage 7 Mission Street, and we got to elude enemy pursuit. And this stage here, it makes absolutely no sense to me, because you would actually think that, with, Tails' ability to fly, and the fact that, he's in this tornado, and that it's also an airplane. But no, we actually still have to go through this shit, so, like, no, Tails actually doesn't even think to do that. And so instead, he just insists on just using the mech walker. Why? Why do that? Why waste so much effort? Like this is a waste of fucking time. Oh, Tails wanted out for $1 million.
$1 million.
Wow. And yeah, and what he's doing now is that like he's basically just like blowing some shit up and causing more problems in the city. No, it's no wonder you guys are wanted now. Now they're after your ass, Tails. Yeah, smart move there. It's a smart genius, my ass. So, what I just picked up there was the booster, and so that's actually an upgrade that I was really waiting for. The much needed upgrade there because if you press and hold the A button, you can actually hover across the pit. So I really do like this kind of a move that they have there. And I think what you can do is that to actually extend the hovering ability, you can actually just tap the A button instead of holding onto it. In fact, actually, I gotta say, it actually does work well for Omega, and I'll get to that once I get to that fucking game. Anyway, so yeah, like I don't even go what's the point of this level anyway? Because like, because Tails has the ability to fly for one thing, and or better yet, like I said, the mech here is also the tornado, which means it's gonna be an airplane. But no, we actually have to go through this whole stage using the walker. I don't get that. Like, why? Why just waste so much time instead of just like taking the years away around? But no, you just decide to go for this instead anyway. This is such a pointless fucking level. I gotta say, it is to me. Yeah, I know. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably just like wondering, like, well, I mean, well, if you're actually just making some negative opinions here, I mean, why play the? Well, I mean, for one thing, like, I don't exactly hate this game per se. I mean, let me make this clear, guys. Like, I don't really consider Sonic Adventure 2 a terrible game by any means. But I will say that it has aged very poorly. And, the first time I played Sonic Adventure 2, like, you know, it was, you know, during my teenage years, and, you know, I picked up, well, actually, I played a Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, and so, you know, when I played it for the first time, you know, I had some fun with it, of course, and, you know, and any of the problems I came across, like, I might have noticed those, but I just straight up ignored them. But then, now that I'm actually going back and revisiting this game as an adult, actually, let me stop myself there. Make sure you hit this switch first, so that way those weights won't crush you. I missed that at first, because I thought I got it for somehow, but yeah, just make sure you hit the switch first, so that we can just pass through. But yeah, I didn't really have that much of a problem with Sonic Adventure 2 when I first played the game. But then going back to it as an adult, just revisiting the game, and that's when that's when you actually start to notice these glaring issues, that like stuff that that either becomes an absolute chore, or just some kind of design choices that are just irritating. So, and you know, having to go back to play this game, you know, for the Let's Play, then that's when I'm actually really starting to notice those kind of things, and it's pretty aggravating, I gotta say. You know, that's kind of one thing about growing up sometimes. You know, like Some Call Me Johnny was saying, growing up actually does suck. You might enjoy some things as a kid or a teenager, but then once you're an adult, then you actually start noticing some things that that can be an absolute chore. So yeah, it's kind of a good philosophy that he's doing. So, or that they said there. So it makes a lot of sense to me. But, you know, at the same time, though, like, you know, for one thing, I actually did want to revisit the game and just to do a Let's Play of it, just to see if my whole perspective of the game changes, you know, just going back to this game as an adult. And also, you know, like, you know, I wanted to get to this game anyway, because, I mean, I did Sonic Adventure 1, so I might as well do this as well. Because, you know, the whole sake of this, for this Let's Play is, you know, I would just, well, for my channel at least, you know, you want to see me playing some games. There could be games I either love or hate, but, you know, I just do this for the sake of entertaining you guys, because, you know, if you actually just want to see my whole takes on some games, then, you know, you just want to, like, see my full-on opinion. And so that's probably very much the reason why. And, you know, and I gotta say there, like, you know, if you guys like this game, you know, all the more power to you. It's your opinion. I mean, you know, I might not like the game as much as I used to anymore, though, but I mean, you know, but if you still consider Sonic Adventure 2 to be your absolute favorite, if you prefer this game over SA1, that is absolutely fine. It's your opinion. You know, you like something, you see something that I don't, you know, everything's good. Everybody has different opinions, and, you know, that's how things go. So it's totally fine. So anyway, Mission 3 was done. So all in all, it's a waste of time. We could have just used the plane or have Tails fly, but nope, Tails didn't want to start off his ass. Anyway, so I believe we are going to the next stage, and that's going to be another Knuckles stage. Yep, Stage 8, Aquatic Mine. And yep, like before, find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is going to be tougher than I thought.
Alright, so here we have Aquatic Mine, and this one I actually didn't do that bad. I mean, I thought it was going to be here for a long time, because for one thing, it has this little mechanic where, like, you know, you just have to raise the level, or the water level, or just lower by hitting some switches. Yeah, very much like the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. So that's basically what I do. Now, there's actually the very first thing that you want to do before you start hunting for the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald, because some of the pieces will actually be located underwater. And so, of course, yeah, just like in previous Sonic games, if you stay in the water too long, yeah, the characters can't even breathe underwater, obviously. Well, I mean, some games would have characters breathing underwater, like, well, I don't know, like Mario, or even in Donkey Kong Country. But anyway, but yeah, so just like beforehand, if you stay in the water too long, then you'll actually... Oh, actually, I was looking out to see where the Master Emerald, or the piece was, the Emerald piece. It was right in there, in that little stove. So I was actually looking out to find it there. Anyway, so yeah, just like previously, you can drown in the water. Well, of course, if you've already saw that coming. Because, you know, if you stay in the water too long, you'll hear this drowning theme that's been around since the very first Sonic game from the Sega Genesis. And, yeah, you'll hear that, and so there's that timer that'll go down. So, and if you want to find those pieces of Master Emerald, well, you're going to want to do this first. There's another upgrade for Knuckles. And also, by the way, folks, I fucked this one up because, well, I kind of take my time there, and I got a little lost on the way. But there's that one upgrade for Knuckles that will be very beneficial. And it probably should be... Okay, yeah, Remember the drowning theme? Yes. You just hear it right now. It actually sounds a lot more frantic than than in the Sega Genesis games. And yeah, that's kind of what it looks like when I get just around there. Just Knuckles just like kind of T-pose like that. It does look like a T-pose. So anyway, the upgrade for Knuckles is going to be located all the way down in there. Yeah, that's what happens. So you want to... Oh yeah, and I'm also trying again, but not to worry though, because I go all the way up here, so before the timer gets down. And once we resurface, and there's the upgrade here, this is the air necklace. An oxygen tank necklace. You can now breathe underwater. So yeah, so before you start hunting for the piece of the Master Emerald, make sure you get this upgrade first, because the piece is being underwater. So that's the very first thing you want to do. And so that way their Knuckles will be able to breathe underwater here. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't work for the other characters. It's only for Knuckles, and I think Rouge, maybe? I mean, I don't remember if Rouge ever gets that upgrade, because she's the exact same as Knuckles, where she has the treasure hunting stages. But I don't know, I think it might be only for Knuckles, but it could be for Rouge as well. But sadly, though, the other characters aren't able to use that. Although, then again, the other characters don't really have to deal with being underwater. Only Knuckles does, or at least any of the treasure hunting stages for Knuckles and Rouge. All right, so now let's just find the last two pieces. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really do too bad at Aquatic Mine, which is ironic though, considering the level structure. But I was able to find the piece of the Master Emerald pretty well there. I actually really do like this track here, the rap music for Aquatic Mine. Actually, I gotta say, it's probably my absolute favorite of the Knuckles tracks. Like, yeah, I would say more so than Pumpkin Hill. I mean, Pumpkin Hill is pretty catchy though, but Aquatic Mine, I gotta say, is my absolute favorite of those. I don't know why. I always seem to just like, it's kind of bob my head to all this, and the way the lyrics are, it sounds catchy here, I gotta say. Alright, so, I do believe, yeah, it should be that one. Oh, there's a little skunk there. If you actually have used the skunk with a chow, they can actually fart. Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense, though, because, well, that's how skunks are, but, and there's also a penguin. The penguins, right here, are actually very much helpful for those chow races, or at least the swimming chow races that I failed very marvelously at. Let's see, I think there's, it's actually in that one room. Yeah, some of the emerald pieces are just in that one room. It's just right there. And it's gonna be, I think it's gonna, we're at to dig into, yeah. Oh, well, actually, never mind. No, it's in one of those crates. I thought I had to, dig in the, in that ground there, but no, it's actually just in the, in those crates. But the last one I actually did see, that was, over in that one area, I believe. I think I did see it before. I probably could have, gone for the, gone for that emerald piece, but I guess I didn't. You also want to watch out for the ghosts as well, because I assume that this whole area is actually within Pumpkin Hill, considering the skulls and the ghosts. The ghosts that will actually stun you or actually knock Knuckles over. I think you do lose your rings if Knuckles gets hit, but I'm not really sure though. I think that's what happens. So you do want to watch out either way. And the last emerald piece, yeah, I did see the last emerald piece around somewhere. Like I said, I could have collected that one, but I guess I just went for the linear route like the radar wanted me to do. I don't know, maybe out of spite or something like that, because of the game's design. But there it is, just right there, just right in plain sight. Yeah, like I said, I could have gotten that before. And I think for this one, for some reason got an E rank. I mean, well, I think it might be because I lost a life because of drowning. Yeah, that's probably what happened. That's what might have happened. I've gotten the E rank just for because of the fact that I drowned. Otherwise, I would have gotten some higher ranks, but oh well. I need to get through the stage anyway, so who cares?
Sheesh, there always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space? Knuckles!
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where are you going?
Move aside, Knuckles!
I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey! Wait for me, Tails!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you another pointless stage for Tails. Stage 9, Route 101, Chase the President's Limousine. Okay, so, why am I also calling this pointless here? Well, because, Tails is actually just driving over to the President's limo, because that's who we had to go after. Once again, instead of Tails transforming the tornado to a plane, you could have done that. It could have saved us a lot of time there, just saying. But no, you just had to go for this kind of route. Why had to go for this? What's the whole point of these? Alright, so basically, unlike with all the other stages, this is actually a racing stage, where basically you just had to, for this mission, it's just going after the president. Or are we going after Joe Biden? Honestly, though, I wish I would have just made a joke about how we're just going after Obama. Well, this video was uploaded like many years beforehand. I was like, I got to think of it. I know I did start this channel on, back when Obama was president, so I kind of wish I would have made this kind of jokes, But no, we're not going after Joe Biden. We're just it's actually the in-game president for this series. So it's actually merely just some sort of a mini stage, is what it is. Like, it's not. I don't really consider this an actual stage, even though the game says so. I just call it just like some kind of mini stage. It's basically just if you being in the vehicle and just getting from point A to point B. There is a racing mini game for this game here that you unlock after beating this stage, where you actually get to race against your opponent. So kind of think of it like Mario Kart, or at least any of the Sonic racing games. Like, with Sonic being a car. Actually, at least Tails being in a car. Why would Tails be in a car instead of the plane or just flying over there? Because it has the ability to fly. Kind of reminds me of the Sonic short. Is like, why the hell am I in a car? And that's why Sonic Drift sucks. By the way, folks, if you, once you go by these checkpoints, and your timer will actually extend. So it can actually go up to 99 seconds, but it's actually, like, way more than that, because it's still at 99 seconds. We're technically still, like, over 100 seconds. If you, collect enough rings, and if you actually, grab, or go over those, balloons, then, you actually get some extra rings, or, like, 10 rings or something. And if you collect enough of those, then, you'll be able to, have the ability to boost, as you can see here. So you press the white button, or the white button, actually, did I say white button? I'm sorry. The Y button, then you'll actually get a little extra boost of speed. And I would actually recommend that you do this once you're in a straight road and not many turns, because I gotta say, folks, the controls for the carts here are rather stiff. I gotta say, or at least or just rather I would say stiff, because you have to make these sharp turns, and it doesn't really respond that well. You could actually just very well be crashing into the railings, so it's very troublesome, very finicky like that. The controls aren't really very good, so if you're at a boost, just do it in a straight line. Just don't do it when you have to turn, because you will find yourself just crashing into those railings because of the stiff controls for the car. But anyhow, we've reached the president's limo, so we'll just say exactly why we have to. And I got a C rank. I'm not sure exactly how much of the rankings you have to do for this. I think it's to have a better time or something like that, or just under maybe 2 minutes or something. I don't know. I have no idea how. Oh yeah, minigame. Car racing with 3 cores now available. So yeah, there we go. That's how we unlock the minigame.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details, since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
What the?
Eggman Empire. Yeah, right.
What the heck's going on here?
Don't worry,
no.
Mr. President.
What did you
Everything's
do?
under control. Just leave it to us. Got it, Tails?
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's move it!
Wait up, Sonic!
Hey, you, wait!
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Was that a floppy disk drive that Tails just grabbed? Because it sure looked like it. Yeah. Anyways, next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2, we're going over to the next stage, and probably another one of Tails' pointless stages and stuff like that. And, well, we're actually going after Dr. Eggman's base, and it's actually in some sort of desert. So, I will see you guys then.